Alright everyone, welcome back here to another edition of the YodelCast. I am your host, Doc Lettuce, bringing you this Gameshrine #1 rank matchup between IDK and Flamboyant. Can Flamboyant knock off the powerhouse that's IDK and finally end their ridiculously long streak at rank 1, or will IDK continue to hang on? Let's find out. The game has just gotten underway, so it is time for a roster rundown as we see Fingon kill himself off there, getting us started with our first death of the match. But with that said, we do have Team Flamboyant on Blood Eagle, represented by Shrek, Kenneth, Fingon, Guillaume, JX3, Melur, and Kakran. And on Diamond Sword, of course, we do have IDK with Shad, Crystallite, Tool, Creature, Holmes, Top Secret, and Impaler. We're starting off here on Raindance. Unfortunately, a little bit slow action pace of a map, but that's going to be life. Going to have to listen to me talk a lot during the downtime that we're inevitably going to have. But we will be moving on to Arx Novena, which will be IDK's pick for map 2, and then finally on to Dangerous Crossing, if needed, for the Tiebreaker map. With that said, looking at the defensive setup here for Flam, we do have Fingon taking care of Creature, who's coming in for the grab for IDK. He is going to be playing that HOF role. There are Claymores set up in there as well by Shrek, who's going to be doing the sniping for the Flam team. And we should have one more person. It's going to be Kakran doing some generic defending. He usually does some sort of on-the-stand defense, but in this case, he is going to be roaming and just making sure that Shrek stays alive. On the other side, of course, we do have the IDK team with Impaler running on the HOF. Their gens are down, so that force field is fairly useless. You do see he's going after whoever is in there, but he is laying down some mines and just generically hanging on to the flag. Shad, of course, going to be doing the sniping for them in the same position as Shrek was on the other side of the map, and they should have one more person here on the defense. It's going to be Crystallite hanging around. He will be doing some striking, most likely, as time goes on. As we see the spam start for Flam, and actually Guillaume's going to go right for a grab here in that Soldier. 740 health, that's pretty decent. Shad is perfectly alive. Should be able to get a couple snipes off here in just a second. There we go, knocking him down to 186. Skiing along the hill, just breaking line of sight a little bit. Crystallite's coming after him now. He's going to punt it off here. There we go, Kenna is incoming now. Kenna must have died out, which is why they went for the grab. Not quite a perfect toss, so Kenna had to stop it. He's being taken down by Crystallite. Probably going to lose the duel. If he wins the duel, he's in great shape. Otherwise, there we go. Crystallite does manage to finish him off. JX3 coming in. Not quite able to kill. Yes, he is able to kill Crystallite, and he should be able to pick this up here and continue with the flag. I think Crystallite was expecting to be able to get that, but no dice quite yet, and he is slowly moving his way on. No one else from IDK surprisingly coming in, and now we have Guillaume and Kenneth coming to defend him as well. Very surprising. I must say that no IDK players are coming in. We do have Holmes slowly making his way here. Shad is trying to snipe him out. Crystallite's coming in now as well, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Kenneth here has 705 health. Sniper shot's not quite hitting, down to 500 now, but Creature's really the last chance. Creature's going to go for it. He's not going to make it there in time. Yes, he is! He gets the grab out from underneath and doesn't quite get the return, but that grab was all they needed. Now they might be able to move it to a standoff here. Creature is 384 health. That's going to be enough for now. The sniper shot's not quite landing. Shrek should have another couple shots here before he breaks line of sight. And we have Melur coming in now to try and mow him down. Melur not quite able to stop him. Creature wisely going up in the air there to prevent any sort of disc or bolt launcher shot. And he's going to toss it off here as he does go down eventually to Kakran. JX3 coming in for it now. Not able to get it. Launching the disc, hitting Holmes down to 350. Melur's there as well. Holmes does go down. Melur's going to bounce on. He's able to get the return. And Guillaume is going to be able to make this a 1-0 game. Good all-around play there by Flam, making it 1-0. Very impressive play by them. They really took that very nicely and got their first successful cap off that. So good play by Flam. Like to see that coming out from them in the start. This is, of course, their map choice. You expect them to be very strong, but that was some good escort play. Surprisingly little chasing by the IDK team, but overall, just better play by Flam. Their chasing was spot on par. Their sniper shots landed when they needed to, and they managed to get the return. So a good play by them. I'm not seeing much chat going on at all, so please go ahead and let me know if you make sure you can see everything and that sound is working and all that. Sound seems a little bit low on my side, so I am going to pop it up just a second here. Let's knock it up to, let's go with 35 and hope. There we go, now we can hear disc shots and stuff better. We do see Melur is starting to get ready to do some spam in the back there. He's going to be going after Shad, who has spotted him. JX3 and Guillaume are doing some very nice clearing here. You do see Crystallite's bouncing back in now in a light to try and help take care of the capper that's going to be incoming. He's down to almost no health whatsoever, though, and Kenneth's going to be incoming now. This is going to be a big problem. Impaler has just respawned. He's not able to stop Kenneth, and Kenneth's able to get away here. 667 health. I believe Shad is alive. Indeed, he is. 261 health after a great shot. Impaler is kind of too far away, though. Not going to be able to stop it. Tool with the E grab for the IDK team. Not able to get far at all. And it looks like Kenneth's going to be able to put another cap on the board unless Impaler can catch up and do something crazy. I don't think he's going to be able to. Kakran babysitting the flag. Can Shad get a crazy last-second snipe? Sniper shot's going off down to 92 health. He's able to finish him off. And the flag is bouncing here in the field, buying IDK some valuable time. Holmes is coming in now. Doesn't quite hit Guillaume, and he does go down. And unfortunately, that great shot's going to go for nothing as Guillaume does fall down, but no one else is going to be able to come in and stop this. Guillaume will just bide his time. He's tossing it off to Cakran here even, who should be able to get up there and make it a 2-0 game. Good play there by Flam. A great attempt by Shad to snipe him off, but no one had nearly enough health to try and even do anything on that potential return, so no dice for IDK on this. Flam taking a very good, strong 2-0 lead, looking very good at this point in the game, so we will go ahead and stick with their flag stand, see what's going wrong for IDK on the offensive side, because they've gotten one legitimate grab out, and that was by Creature, I believe, before the first cap happened, but since then, or before then, I hadn't really seen them pull anything off, and I'd like to see exactly why and what's going on. I'm still seeing no chat there on the side. I'm going to refresh my chat. Maybe I'm lagging on my crap top, and that's why I can't see anything, but I hope you guys can see everything all right, and I hope you guys can hear everything all right, and we'll make sure that's all good. We do see Cakran go down there to the trio there of IDK players. They are coming in now, ready to do some spam. Shrek is all the way on the other side now. He's wisely relocated. And Malur's here as well, just to help out, as well as Cakran and Fingon. So it's going to be a 3v3 here, but Creature's coming in now. He's able to get the grab and get them away. There were a lot of Flam members left alive, but they were not in the right spots, and you do see he did... Oh, he got dead stopped there, I believe. Something happened there. That was not intended at all. That was very bizarre. Creature just suddenly stopped in the field. Maybe his spacebar broke and he stopped skiing or something, but I was surprised. I thought he was going to keep going a little bit further. He had a decent amount of speed, and instead the flag's just going to be sitting here in the field. So that was kind of bizarre. I'm going to have to go back and watch that at some point and see exactly what happened there, because that didn't make much sense to me. But that was some good offensive showing there from IDK. You saw the combination of Tool, Holmes, and I believe it was Top Secret doing some very nice clearing for the team. And yes, apparently you guys can hear everything. Good, it was just my chat lagging, so just had to make sure of that. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. Hills ROP, as you say. I have... whatever. We'll find out I'll find out mid-map exactly what Creature thinks about that. I'm sure he'll have some choice words for that. With that said, we are going to keep following Tool here, who's going in now as the Raider, going after Fingon and the rest of the Flam defense. See them checking the grenades out there. It's now completely clear, I believe. We do see Tool has just gone down. He did just kill himself. There is a Claymore still left on the in the base. Fingon goes down and Creature hits the lip again. His capping style is not really working out for him today here. He's just running into hills, running into the lips. Not quite. Something's not going right here. Let's see if they can fix that and get that fixed around, because that's going to be an easy return there for Flam. You do see the flag stands here pretty much completely clear. Kenneth should be coming in any second now. Indeed, there he is setting up now, but Crystallite is left alive as the rest of the IDK team as well. A nice shot there from Crystallite, I believe it was. Knocked him off to the side, so they had a lot of people there, just not quite able to capitalize on it. And they killed everyone just a little bit too early. They were all able to respawn fairly easily and get back to the flag stand in time to go ahead and make the stop. So a good defensive stand there from IDK, letting themselves get killed and then just respawning and saying, we'll kill you as you come in for the flag, because that's all you really need to do. So with that said, we are going to go ahead and stick here with the Flam defense, see if Creature can get something more going like that first nice grab we saw him where he went off on that way and didn't really hit a lip or run into some sort of weird dead stop bug there on the hill. And hopefully they'll get something going here, because IDK really needs to get on the board here to even have a chance at making a good comeback, because this is not looking good for them here. You do see Fingon there killing Holmes. I thought that was a suicide, but it indeed was just a kill there from Fingon with his Titan launcher. You see Top Secret going down as well. The defense is just mowing them down. You see Creature hits the lip, I think, a little bit here, but manages to get away with some very good speed regardless. Only 180 health, though, and that's a big problem here. He has just broken line of sight on Shrek, who was camping back on the other side. Kenneth made a grab there in the meantime for the Flam team on the other side. Creature going dangerously high in the air. This was a risky idea here, and Shrek makes him pay. Knocks him down with a great long-range snipe. Fantastically well done. 3 Flam members coming into the 2 from IDK. Make that 3 as Crystallite's coming in now, but they don't bump the flag. And Malure with a really nice return. Kind of surprised there from IDK. They didn't go for the pop or anything. Malure came in very quickly, but that was still somewhat surprising. IDK had the advantage there. They had 3 full health players. Flam's players were on just a sliver of health apiece, and I really thought IDK was going to be able to retrieve that and keep their cap going, but Flam with a very nice return. So, Creature electing to go high in the air. Really great snipe by Shrek, making him pay for that decision. And if he'd gone a little bit lower, he might have been in the clear, but in that case, there's not necessarily all that much you can do when you have the momentum. Sometimes you just have to go that high in the air. And in the end, unfortunately for him, it did not pay off as Shrek upheld his side of the bargain with his team. But that does mean we are going to go ahead and take a look now at the IDK stand. I haven't looked at that for a while, and I want to see what's going on there. We do see Guillaume getting a start. Okay, Kenneth coming out. Wasn't paying attention at all. got some good speed here, but only 181 health. Shad is just broken line of sight, so he's going to be okay for now. Shad is still alive, though. That's something to note. Shad made a great long-range snipe last time. You see there trying again, but Malure did just take him down. Shad was going for the last-second heroic snipe, and that might have cost them the cap here, as he's going to take some time to respawn. I don't think he's going to respawn in time to get another shot off. Oh, he just did. Can he do it again? I don't think he's going to be able to. This would just be crazy if he did, and indeed, Flam is going to be able to secure that third cap, making it 3-0 here in just about 10 minutes played. IDK looking like they're not going to be able to take this map, and they're going to have to continue their defense on the Arx Novena map, which will be their side. But then again, there are still 15 minutes left. Anything is possible, just not seeing all that much from the IDK offense in this one, as they haven't really been able to get a flag unit all that close to their base. The closest they got, I think, was that last one there from Creature, where Malure came swooping in to get the return. And that's not the closest you want to get if you're trying to get a cap, obviously. You need to get it just a little bit further than that. With that said, I do see Creature setting up there. He's probably about 20-ish seconds out now, so we should be seeing some action on the stand any second now. Holmes and probably the rest of the team, although Top Secret did just go down, so it's only going to be a 2 offensive setup here from IDK. See Tool and Holmes just ignoring the players, heading in there, trying to get the clears on the mines, hoping the Creature's going to be able to do some cowboy capping. Fingon still alive. The mines do go down as Tool takes him down by himself. There is still one mine left here on the stand. We do see JX3 making a grab on the other side, and Creature does go down, so we do get to swap to him now. He does not have much health at all, 88. In a Pathfinder, though, running the dual capper strat, he's about to go high in the air, and he does get sniped down by Shad, as expected, and we do actually have a Shrike out on the field as Crystalite goes for the return, slowly making his way up there. The Shrike is not going to be able to turn around in time, and Crystalite gets the return. You see a mass killing going off on the side. I do want to find out who is in that Shrike and see how it's going to be used here. And it's not going to be Malure. It's going to be Guillaume, indeed, hanging around in that Shrike. Let's see how they... Ugh, I love this camera work. Let's see how they opt to do this, and it looks like they are just going to go for the on-the-stand harassment. Not necessarily going to target the sniper, just going to basically go for the stand clearing and see what else they can take out and just generically keep stuff dead. Not really worrying about anything entirely specific, just going for the generic clear, making sure that stand is dead for when Kenneth comes in. We are going to go ahead and keep an eye on it because I don't really know what else is more interesting at this point. He is looped around a little bit here, and you do see JX3 starting his run as well. So there's going to be a lot of spam going out onto that stand as soon as their last player comes in, although JX3 did just go down. The stand is fairly clear, and Impaler does not have much health. You saw Guillaume try to go after Shad there. Malure in the back there. Kenneth needs some help now, and the Shrike does go down, so Guillaume is going to be able to do a little bit of damage here in the tech. Impaler's still alive. He does go down, but Kenneth misses the flag and gets taken down there in the end regardless. So no dice on that clearing and on the grab. And on the other side, we had some deaths and kills as well, but no grab there either, so both teams just... holding strong defensively here right now, not really giving anything up, and the offense is just not able to crack each other's shells at this point. Yes, this is the first map, etc., etc., etc. And you like capper point of views? Okay, I will go ahead and follow one at some point. Let's go ahead and see who's going to be closer. See Creature all the way in the back there. He's actually not running Pathfinder. Okay, we are going to go ahead and follow him and see what's going on here. Everyone loves watching soldier routes, I know, so much. So out of sheer request... Okay, Kenneth's closer, so we are going to go ahead and swap to him, but we will go back to Creature if time permits. And you do see Kenneth here setting up. They are going to cross paths, so they will know when each other are incoming. Creature's still a good 30, 40 seconds out at this point. Kenneth's only about 10 at most. Malure, Guillaume, and JX3 starting their spam now, and Impaler is taking some heavy hits. Crystalite goes down as well. Everyone is dead. This is a great clear here, and it's all going to be on Shad. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Oh my gosh. Somehow they get an amazing clear, and yet Shad single-handedly just saves his team from getting capped on again. On the other side, we have Creature here actually going inside and gets finished off. Their flag just going to be sitting here. They're going to be able to get an easy return for the Flam team, but Shad, they're really the key of this last couple seconds, as the whole team for IDK was basically cleared out, and they forgot about Shad, and he made them pay. With some I believe it was 2 snipes in a row, knocking him down from about 800 health, finishing him off there, and that's exactly why you have a sniper and exactly what you need a sniper for. And yeah, here, because snipers are too overpowered, that's why we're going to be seeing 5s at the ESL tournament. Oh, yes, I went there. Anyway, enough of that. Malure and JX3 just trying to stay alive right now, not entirely sure if that was the best idea. They might just want to kill themselves out here and reset to timeout with Kenneth, because now they're going to be dueling and just simply trying to stay alive. And if one of them does... Okay, Kenneth is about to come in now, so maybe not quite such a bad idea. They are kind of far out, though. It's going to be Guillaume versus Impaler here. And there are still some mines up there. You do see if he takes down this mine, they're going to be in good shape. And Paler has almost no health whatsoever. And they take care of Kennett. Shad finishes him off with some snipes. Malure was too busy dueling, not able to go and take care of Shad. And that cost them there in the end as Shad basically soloed Kennett. And that's not going to be a grab for them. You do see Holmes there now doing the captain for the IDK team. Missing the flag, though. He's going at great speed. Just not quite able to get the flag there. Sort of came flying a little bit too much on this direction. Creature coming in now, though, so they are running with dual capper. I was not expecting that, and clearly neither was Flam. A great switch of strats there by the IDK team. Creature electing not to jet a little bit more there and go along the hill. He was going to bounce off it instead. Shrek trying to make those snipes, not quite able to do it. Creature down to 157 health. He did land one, but that was about it. Cake ran with some really optimistic chain gun fires. Not going to be able to stop him. IDK is going to pull one cap back here, and there we go, getting on the board. After about 15 minutes, some great switch of tactics there and great play by Creature and Holmes. I don't know, maybe Holmes meant to miss that flag. I seriously doubt it. But in any case, he cleared the stand very nicely, and Flam must have thought that they were basically done. And Creature came swooping in there with a really nice grab and got away. Shrek just not quite able to hit all the snipes that he would want to have hit in that one, and Creature capitalizing fully, getting away with 157 health and getting IDK on the board. So the defending champions here finally making their mark 15 minutes into the map. Let's see if they can get two more and pull us to an overtime. I know I said that all dramatically, but now I actually have to keep talking, so that's kind of pointless. We do have Impaler being taken down here by JX3, so we are going to go ahead and keep an eye here as Impaler does go down. There's still a mine on the stand. We actually have Shrike out, which means we do have turrets out as well, as you can see, and it looks like JX3 is in some big trouble. He does go down to the turret. That's kind of not what you want to have happen. And Malure here trying to take care of Impaler again. We do have Creature making a grab on the other side. I just want to see Kennett go ahead and make this grab because we were watching this clear, and we are going to go ahead and see how he does. 705 health, doing all right. Shrike is coming after him now, not quite able to hit him. We are going to go ahead and swap to Creature really quickly, see how he's doing. Capping in a Soldier now, no longer electing to go for the Pathfinder that worked for him last grab. Shrek just broke line of sight, I believe. Not quite able to make the shots anymore. Oh, Creature goes mowed down there as Kate Grant with some very long-range chain gun fire shots, able to force him to do the toss. Holmes is actually in a Pathfinder, despite the heavy model here. And it looks like they're going to be okay. We're probably going to be seeing a standoff here as JX3 is coming in now. A great snipe by Shrek, knocks him down to 110. JX3 knocks him down as well with a little bit of chain gun fire. Sorry, snipe brought him down a little bit lower, followed by some chain gun fire, knocked him down to 110. Had to toss it off here to Top Secret. Looks like we're going to be seeing our first standoff as Shrek keeps trying to make some snipes. Not going to happen here. They are just going to move slowly into their respective spots. It's going to be Top Secret with the flag for now. And on the other side, it's going to be Thingon hanging onto it, swapping out of that HOF role, now running in the Soldier. And both teams electing roughly to hang around in this back area here. Fairly far away from the flag. I saw this earlier in the, I want to say, Yui versus Flam matchup, where Yui actually had a person just hide out here in the base. Right there. Flam managed to get the return. They just made away with the flag, and Flam was not able to stop it. Their sniper did miss a couple shots, which was the main reason, but even still, it was a great strat, and it worked fairly well, and I'm going to be very curious to see if either team elects to do that, because it can be an amazing strategy. On the other side, we did have a drop here by Shrek really quickly. Tool is the only one left alive against K-Cram. We do see a drop here on both sides now, and it's going to be Impaler hanging onto the flag for IDK. He has picked it up in the field. Kennett's going after him now. Kennett should be about to drop, and indeed he does, so both teams keeping it safe. Just tossing it off to people with full health. You see Top Secret was coming in there to try and make something happen. Elected to go for the disc shot. Did not quite work out for him. And Thingon's still going to be able to hang on to it, although Holmes is about ready to come in now as well. So a lot of Infiltrator play coming out here from the IDK team. We saw Holmes now about to come in. I believe it was Top Secret earlier, who was, or Tool? Top Secret? I believe it was Top Secret, yeah, who was playing the Infiltrator we just saw as well. So two Infiltrators and just some generic spam coming out from IDK, Tool, and Creature. And we should see if they elect to team up. Oh, okay, Top Secret swapping out of that again. So only one Infiltrator play again. And we're going to go ahead and keep an eye on. I just want to see what's going on. Nothing there. Okay, Cake Red does drop the flag, and they are getting to get the kill. And Crystalite's going to head for it now. JX3 and Malure are in the way, though. This is going to be a big problem. They are going to go for the kill. They're not going to go for the grab. There are three people here. Guillaume is here as well. Crystalite just skiing along. He's going to wait for his team to take care of him, and that's exactly what they're going to do. You do see the Flam team being slowly taken care of. Kenneth realizes that, is going for the flag now. He's just going to make the grab. The flag has been dropped. It's going to be Creature picking it up. Guillaume's going to go after him now. Creature down to 198 health, but they have cleared up the rest of the Flam team. Kenneth is slowly but surely making his way with the flag. Shad is not in a sniper, not able to stop him, and it looks like we're probably going to be moving exactly to another standoff. This is basically what happened before that I was mentioning, just slightly different. They didn't have anyone waiting, but they recognized the opportunity very smartly and decided to take it. Kenneth with a great idea there. He needed to do that, and his team has forced another standoff here, and you do see now the weakness of hanging all the way in the back there. If they were closer and maybe hanging on their flag stand, they would have instantly gotten that cap, but instead now they have to go and see if they can get the return again. I didn't quite get to see what forced the first flag drop. I believe it might have been a Sonic Punch from Holmes, but some great dueling from the IDK team. They managed to finish off the rest of the Flam defenders, and that's what allowed them to get the return. On the other side, you just saw Flam died, and that was why they didn't get the return. So yeah, IDK offense coming up much bigger in that one, but the defense just not quite able to hang on to the flag. They were too preoccupied, and rightfully so, with their own flag carrier. So you can't really blame them for that. But you know, it's kind of a shame to give up to be giving up that sort of grab and going right back into a standoff again once they had a really nice return. With that said, we do see Cakeran did just go down. Fingon's here, or never mind, sorry, I'm watching Cakeran. Creature there, checking the Nitron, getting the flag down in the field. Holmes is coming after it now. Probably not going to be able to do it. It is a 3v1. Gets another Nitron off, and Fingon has dropped the flag again. Cakeran's going to be able to pick it up, so we are going to swap here to Crystallite, who has taken only a little bit of damage, and it looks like the Flam offense was similarly cleaned and mopped up, so no big, nothing big happening for either team. I was watching, it was actually Kenneth that died. All the K's really messes up with my mind. I'm kind of slow. It's early afternoon. I'm not quite awake yet. So, anyway, Fingon here hanging on to the flag again for the Flam team. I am going to go ahead and swap to the IDK flag now, because I haven't watched them in a little bit, so I do want to see how they do. You do see Kenneth and Malure going after Impaler. A very smart play by Impaler here, really going out and engaging them. That's basically holding up one, if not two members. You do see he just kills himself out here, because he's going to likely respawn fairly close to his team, and he has just bought his team a lot of time to do some more damage on the rest of them. Crystallite is in some trouble here, though, down to 123 health, and the flag is down in the field all of a sudden. Guillaume's going for it, finished off by Impaler. A great play. Malure's going in for it now. He bounces it very nicely on the other side. We do have drops and a return there for IDK. Malure's going for it now. Not able to get it. Shad is going to be able to pick this up. Are they going to be able to get there in time? I think they're going to be able to get this cap here. I didn't get to see what happened, of course, on the other side, but that's life. We saw some great play there coming out from IDK. Flam was so close to getting that return. Not able to do it, and there we go. Shad bringing IDK one step closer. 3 minutes left on the board here, and it's only 3-2. IDK just needs to force another standoff, which they've won every single time now, I guess you can say, and they will be in some decent shape to force it into overtime and possibly later on into a victory, but 3 minutes left here, 2.5 now. Time is just ticking away. It is not on their side. Flam just needs a strong defense. Fingon is hanging up here on the tower again. I wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of 4 defensive strat, but I'm expecting to see a 3. They don't want to give up a cap. They'd rather have some sort of standoff than to just give up a cap and go with a 4 defense strat and have their offense basically sit around and do nothing. And let's see if it pays off for them there, because if they manage to get another cap on the board, it'll obviously finish the game. If they manage to at least grab the flag, then at the very worst, they're going to be in a standoff if they get the return, they're going to win. So, you know, standoffs are better for them in this case than going a 4D stack. And you do see JX3 is going ahead and making the grab for him. We do have a Shrike coming out instantly, and you see they're taking him down incredibly low, down to 95 health. He wasn't a Raider, electing to go for the punt, not going to be able to hit the punt, and IDK is going to be able to get a return here. So this is exactly the opportunity they need. If they're able to get a cap off here or a grab, they're going to be in fantastic shape, but I think their offense might have just been mopped up, as we do see some people on low health, which means that they likely have just gone in and were cleaned up, and I believe, let's go find Creature really quickly. Indeed, Creature and Holmes have just respawned, so IDK will basically have one last attempt here. And what I sort of expect to see is to see their 2 cappers come in and then possibly go for some sort of Shrike grab if it fails. And that's really the only thing they can do at this point. I mean, they're almost better off literally just abandoning all their defense and just going on a 7 offensive strat, because they really need the flag at this point. It doesn't matter if they get into a standoff. That's okay. That's what they want to aim for at this point. A cap would obviously be the best, but a standoff is perfectly fine. So honestly, just go everyone offense. And you see Creature there getting them started. Could that be a big problem here? Because Shrek sniped him out here. Holmes is having to break his route, and I don't know. He is able to pick it up here, but he's going to bounce. And there we go. He gets killed by Terrain, and that might have just ended IDK's chance at a comeback here. Down to 415 health here. You do see Shrek is just going to snipe him down. 114 health. He's not going to be able to get away most likely. He's even going to pass Kenneth. Kenneth is going to stop, finish him off, get the return, and that will basically do it. I don't think IDK has a chance. You see they're swarming with everyone. They kill the flag carrier, but that's not the biggest problem here. Crystalite coming out now for the E. He's not going to be able to get it. He does go down. 21 seconds left here. There's 2 IDK members. They need to go for it. Tool slowly making his way. Top Secret's going for it. Top Secret gets Nitron. Flag is down on the field. 14 seconds left. He's about to go down, and that's going to be it. IDK will lose this map. Creature, unfortunately, getting sniped out there really killed them. I understand him making the grab, and it's absolutely not his fault, and there's nothing you can do about that terrain stop, but maybe if he hadn't grabbed it, maybe Holmes would have gotten away. I don't know. It's all second guessing at this point, but well done to Flam, hanging on there in the end through a chaotic ending. Great shot by Shrek, finishing off Creature incredibly quickly, preventing any sort of toss, preventing any sort of escort getting there, forcing Holmes to completely break his route and then get stopped by the terrain. Great play there by Flam, taking the first map 1-0. We will be moving on now, of course, to Arx Novena, I want to say. And scoreboard's up here for you. I will be tossing it up to title screen while we do map changes. And if you have any questions, etc., comments, blah, 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 leave them in the chat. So you just watched Flam triumphant 3-2, giving them the 1-0 lead. If they take Arx Novena, they will, of course, take over the number 1 spot. Alright everyone, welcome back here to another edition of the YodelCast. This is of course map 2 between IDK and Flam. I'm just having a little FPS issues as I always do on this map, so I'm just going to toss it up to screen really quickly. Sorry, while I make sure that everything will run smoothly. Just give me one really quick second and we'll get right back to the game. Okay, my bad. Looks like everything's going to be perfectly fine. So, of course, we have gotten started here on Arx Novena. It is map 2. This is IDK's pick. So I'm going to go ahead and predict them to win it because they are absolutely ridiculous on this map. I've watched them time and time again absolutely dominate on this map, and I'm expecting them to do so again. I will go ahead over rosters in a second, but Kenneth is about to come in here for the flag now. We do see Impaler taking care of him, though. Killing himself off there in the end, but that's all that doesn't really matter. I believe it was Crystalite that actually might have killed him, but Kenneth killed Impaler, and so everyone died, and who cares? Anyway, roster rundown time on Diamond Sword. Of course, we do have IDK. They will be playing Diamond Sword for the rest of the series due to Gameshrine being down and people not being able to check what teams they're on. So with that said, IDK on Diamond Sword, it is going to be Crystalite, Top Secret, Holmes, Impaler, Shad, Creature, and Tool. And of course, on Blood Eagle, the winners of the last map, Team Flamboyant with Shrek, Cakran, Guillaume, Kenneth, JX3, Fingon, and Malure. I have not seen Flam play this map in a very long time, so I have no idea how good they are. And but I'm still going to go ahead and predict IDK to win this map. Just simply because I've seen them be so good on it so many times before. We have Guillaume actually getting us started here with the first grab of the game. Actually running in a soldier, I believe, or a raider, rather. Bouncing the flag now a little bit as he did go down. Crystalite's just going to go for the return anyway. Offense must have been fairly easily cleared out, but that does give me time to go ahead and go over the defensive strats here. We do have Impaler, of course, doing the HOFing for the IDK team, chucking down some mines, keeping sure that these side routes are going to be basically blocked off of mines. Creature, though, for the IDK team, starting them off with an incredible grab, making it a very quick 1-0. I don't see Flam being able to stop this. Indeed, they're not. And there we go. That's the power of IDK, just capping it in about 3 seconds. Not even letting me go over their defenses at all, so we will try this again. It is going to be Impaler doing the HOFing, Shad going to be doing the sniping, and it's going to be Crystalite running out in that Pathfinder, actually, doing the midfield dueling strat. Usually you see either a Raider or a Soldier doing that, but in this case, it is going to go ahead and be a Pathfinder for easy chase / mobility, I guess, and Nitrons. Because you can never go wrong with Nitrons. And I guess that's a decent strat. So anyway, with that said, time to take a look now at the Flam team. We do see mines down, which means it's going to be Fingon doing the HOFing. I love that name, by the way, Fingon. It's very weird. You can say it with so many inflections. It's so cool. Anyway, Fingon doing the HOFing for the Flam team. We are, of course, going to have Cakran somewhere out and about doing some midfield dueling. There he is, right there, taking care of Holmes. Top Secret just finishing off the sniper, which was going to be Shrek. His body parts are hanging out somewhere over there. He will respawn and try and take care of Creature, who's about to come in now. It's going to be Cakran versus Creature. 1v1 here. Who's going to win? It's going to be Cakran. All right, Creature with a nice attempt there. But not quite able to do it. Holmes is going in now, able to still make the pickup, so very nice move by him. Gets mowed down, though, by Cakran. Cakran really doing some very good work here, finishing off Creature and then taking care of Holmes as well. Like to see that coming out from him. He's also doing the Pathfinder roam kill strat, not electing to go for the Soldier or the Raider that you might see a player like Efix do, for example. But then again, Efix is pretty terrible, so I understand why you go Pathfinder. We do have Top Secret there hanging out, getting ready to go after probably Shrek, who is now hanging out on the stand. Just doing some generic sniping and all that sort of stuff. But we are going to go ahead and take a look now at the IDK stand and see how Flam's offense is setting themselves up. We do see Shrek sniping out Creature there, so we're not going to be seeing much going on there on the Flam side. And we do see some spam now coming in from the Flam offense, though. Malure does go down as JX3 does a team kill, and the rest of the team is basically dead. It's just going to be Capper and these two, and 1v1. Crystalite wins this one as well. So the defense is really holding up strong here, apart from that one quick cap there by Creature at the beginning. See the flag down here in the field for both teams. They are just going to go ahead and keep them in safe spots, although IDK is probably going to want to return this as it's out in the open. And, yeah, so Crystalite v. Kenneth, Crystalite wins, and Cakran v. Creature, Cakran wins. So, alright, defense is hanging out strong for now, but some good offensive clearing regardless, just a little bit, timing might be a little bit off in this case. And we'll see if they're able to sort of hook it up a little bit better as time goes on, and possibly get a cap on the board, or in IDK's case, get another cap on the board. Flam, of course, is trying to stop the Reign of Terror, also known as IDK, hanging on to the number 1 spot. It's probably been something like 70 to 80 days now at this point. I don't even know. I would check, but Gameshrine is down. And Flam's going to be the first or second team, rather, I believe, to knock IDK off their spot, at least in recent memory. I'm sure there have been other teams, and people are going to maul me for forgetting whoever, but whatever. Since I've started casting, only one team that I know of has been able to knock him off, and Flam is looking to become the second. So Kenneth here making a grab now, electing to do a side-to-side route as the front-to-back was not working. And he's getting away very nicely here. We do see Shad trying to make some snipes, not able to do it, and Flam able to put themselves back on the board very quickly. I hate this map for casting purposes simply because once they've made the grab, it's only about 2 seconds before they make it back to the stand, so it's very frustrating. I saw Top Secret coming in there from the side trying to do something, but there were so many mines there, and Fingon was on the flag as well. There was no chance he was even going to be able to do any clearing, as Fingon mowed him down very quickly. You don't have anywhere to dodge his ridiculous chain gun fire in there, so really not a great place to hang out. You need to take care of Fingon if you want to have anything happening in these two side routes. But with that said, a very nice move there. You do see Impaler now responding to the fact that they did the side-to-side caps, planting the mines in the side, not letting them get away with that again. You see him mow down Malure there with a nice Titan Launcher shot. Creature was just sniped out as well, so we should be hopefully seeing some action here, if anywhere. And Kenna is in the back there. I don't see any offense coming in now from the Flam team. They might have all been mopped up, and it's going to be Cowboy Cap in here. Can you do it, Kenneth? Spotlight's on you, bro, and you're not going to be able to do it as you do get mowed down as my camera work absolutely fails. I accidentally right-clicked there. My bad. With that said, I do see Death and a little nugget here on the stand and no mines, so we probably had a kill happening over here as Top Secret probably got mowed down, but managed to kill Thing on with some sickies or something of that sort. We see him planting them mines up again. We should be seeing the action here before anywhere else, I believe, as Creature should be coming in fairly soon. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, see if we can find out what's going on. We do have Holmes actually setting up as well, so we might be seeing a double capper strat again. Top Secret's going after Fingon. I believe it is a one-on-one as Tool has taken care of Cake Ren. Shad just sniped out Kenneth, so this should be where all the action's taking place. They have this stand completely clear. Holmes, where are you, sir? There you are. You're about to come in, but people are respawning now. Cake Ran's coming back. IDK clearing just a little bit too early, and that might very well cost him. Cake Ran's at full health here, and Holmes is just coming in now. Not exactly going super fast, but he is going to be able to get the grab. Oh, he gets Nitron in the middle of the air, I believe it was. A great play there from Cake Ran. Creature coming in now as well. Was not actually going for the cap. He's in a soldier now, I believe, so he might have been going for some sort of soldier side cap or something of that sort. But in any case, Top Secret's picking the flag up here in the field. 826 health, perfectly enough to get home safely. Malure's there, though, and takes care of him. Malure's going for it. He's not going to be able to get it. Tool picks it up, hits him down to 750 health. Is anyone else from Flam going to make it here in time? I don't know. Shrek does not have line of sight, and you do see Chrysolite's going to be hanging onto it now. He's probably going to be able to get this cap. 210 health. Not able to finish him off with a snipe, and IDK taking a 2-1 lead here. Still sticking very close, though, but recapturing the lead after Flam got that very nice side-to-side cap off. So good showing there from IDK. Great play there from Cake Run, getting that mid-air Nitron onto Holmes, but not able to capitalize with a return because IDK just had too many people there. And you are you serious? Nah, they must have been doing that for fun. There's no way. There's no way that was unintentional. Yeah, I caught that on camera. You bet I did. Alright, so Cake Ran getting mowed down by his own teammate's inventory station there. What? Yes, that's right. You heard it here first. Anyway, Tool setting up here now, doing some spamming. We're going to go ahead and keep an eye on him because the spam for IDK has been so good. And you do see Fingon's about to go down. He does go down. Everyone's down. Tool with a triple kill. And he's going to be able to basically single-handedly get his team this cap here. Holmes is not going fast, but he doesn't have to be. Pathfinder here. You see Kenneth gets mowed down. That was the last chance basically for the Flam team. Holmes is probably going to be able to put another cap on the board. JX3 is ready and waiting. He's not going to be able to stop it though. Oh, someone else is though. Cake Ran with the Nitron in the return. Clutch play there from him. Coming out last second. I thought IDK was going to have it for sure. Not able to do it as Cake Ran comes in, gets the mid-air Nitron, or Nitron rather, and gets the return as the flag is falling. Unbelievably good play there from Flam. Not giving up. Big MVP play there coming out from Cake Ran on that one. Amazing play by him. I swear IDK had that, but no. There we go. Cake Ran once again proving me wrong. Good job to you, sir. Well done. Great clearing by IDK and Tool especially, but Flam there just too strong with the Nitron power. Nothing you can do about that from the IDK standpoint. So good play from both teams. Flam just coming out on top on that one. We do have Creature actually not going for a cap. I believe he might be going after Shrek, but Shrek finishes him off there very quickly. I think Creature was expecting to get a little bit more health back before anything else happened, and he did go down instead to Shrek, and you see Holmes is coming in now. He doesn't have much health at all, and Fingon's still perfectly alive. Top Secret and Tool were just hanging down here. They didn't take care of Fingon at all, and they're going to go for the Llama here. Tool's going to be picking it up. He does not have much health at all. I believe he took a little bit of friendly fire, and he's going to punt it off here, and that's going to put an end to basically their offense. They don't have anyone else there to do anything with that, so we are going to swap here to the IDK stand where Crystallite is going to try and solo Kenneth, and he's not going to be able to do so as Kenneth comes flying in there at great speeds, running 350. That is unstoppable and unbelievable here. He's just going to go ahead and basically stop here. There we go. And boost himself up to the stand. That is unstoppable. He chucks it. You know how much I hate that. Thing on there, not able to get it. He finally picks it up. Doesn't look like IDK is going to be able to punish that. That was a lot of time taken off the board, but still somehow Flam is able to tie this game up here at 2. IDK really should have another cap on the board, but the point is they don't after some great play by Cake Ran, and that's all that really matters. 2-2 here. Flam merely 1 cap and 15 minutes away from removing IDK from the number 1 spot, and that would be fairly epic. From what I remember on the Gameshrine thing, there were something about 35 members or so had voted on IDK. to win this game, so there will be many, many, many Shazbucks lost. I will not be one of them because I wisely did not vote on this game. And, we'll see. Anyone who voted on Flam is probably feeling really good about themselves right now because Flam is certainly looking incredibly good. With those MVP plays coming out from K-Cran, it really looks like Tribe Gods might be on their side. And with an emphatic win on Raindance, they could very well do it, Just saying. It's looking entirely possible. We do have Kenneth did just get taken down by Impaler, so we should be seeing some action here. I was hoping for more action here, but IDK not electing to go for offense. They're going for a defense completely strategy. I'm kidding. I don't know what the heck was going on there. They probably just got into some duels and cut their offense off, but we do see the action starting out now. Top Secret and Tool coming in now. Tool actually hitting his own teammate there. You see the grenade spam coming in, basically clearing everything. The mines are all down. It's going to be on Fingon here who gets taken down. Holmes is going to be able to make this grab. Are they going to be able to stop him? Oh, that turret got awfully close. Sniper shot's not able to finish him off there, and it looks like IDK might be able to put this third cap on the board that evaded them before. JX3 is trying to stop it. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Kenneth's coming in as well. We have Malure making the E. They get the return, and Kenneth still somehow comes swooping in at 300 on a side-to-side route, is able to steal the flag out from under 3 IDK members, and he's all the way back at his base already. Top Secret's there, ready and waiting. We do have some drops and pickups going on the other side. We are going to keep an eye here on Kenneth, as Top Secret's going to be going after him now. If he manages to survive, okay, we will go ahead and check the other side really quickly. Impaler's hanging on to it. No one's coming after him, so we're going to go back to here where Shrek has dropped the flag. Fingon goes down. Crystallite's going to be able to get the return. Impaler's going in for the cap now. I think he's going to be able to get it, and there we go. IDK finally getting that third cap that's been evading them for the past while. Very well-deserved cap, I must say. Crazy clutch capping coming out there from Kenneth, but just not quite able to hang on to it there. They had quite a few people there, but they were all low health, and the relentless offense from IDK just able to get the return. Very, very nicely done. And Flam giving up that cap there. 3-2 for IDK. Whew. Action-packed this map. Certainly a bit more than Raindance. I want to grab a drink, and so I'm going to carefully unscrew my water bottle while we're waiting for anything to happen, and then I'm going to read chat because nothing's happening right now, and that'll buy me a little bit of time. Okay, water is delicious, the best drink in the world. It's true. Never anything better. Debate it in chat, but I assure you nothing is better than water. Anyway, Malure, JX3, both very low, trying to keep the clearing going, though, and the stand is completely clear, and Kenneth's about to come in. Does Crystal Light? No, he does know, indeed, but Kenneth knocks him out of the way, and Kenneth's going so fast. Are they going to be able to snipe him down? 313, 7 health, but the flag is basically all the way back at his base anyway with such speed. Even if you do manage to snipe him out, it's basically too late. You need to stop him from even picking it up in the first place. Crystal Light gets mowed down there by Guillaume playing in the strike. Why did you chuck the flag? Top Secret gets the return. A misplay coming out there from the Flam team. They unwisely chucked the flag, and that costs them there as the flag gets returned. Creature now was making an E-grab for the IDK team. Gonna toss it off to Holmes. Oh, they body block / miss each other. Another misplay. Not cool. Not cool, not cool at all. You see, they might try it again here. He is going to chuck it, and Holmes is going to go for it. Missing, actually, K-Cram missing the damage. I thought he was going to hit him, and there we go. Holmes finishing off that Shrike, giving it the disc it so rightfully deserves. Guillaume is going to try and finish him off here. There's going to be a huge escort play now coming out from the IDK team. They need to get more people in here as Kenneth mows down Holmes. That'll put a stop to it. You can't really do a one-man escort play, and you see Kenneth's going to kill himself out there. Doesn't matter. He finished off Top Secret, and Malure with the easy return. So IDK there with a little bit of a mishap. If they'd made the toss appropriate, or like sneakily, not sneakily, but correctly, I guess you can say. It was a difficult toss. He was doing a side-to-side, or a side toss rather. But if they had made it, they might have been able to get quite a bit further, because Holmes had some decent speed, but instead just simply got returned. We saw Holmes coming in there to try and take advantage of a not quite set up defense, but Fingon was set up, so that really didn't work out so well. We have Holmes there getting taken out again by JX3. Not a good day here for Holmes. I don't want to be a Holmes. Holmes is not having fun right now. We have Top Secret, Tool, and Creature all setting up, which means Holmes needs to hurry up, I guess you can say. And he's probably still about 15 seconds, 20 seconds out now, so he's not going to be ready for a while. We have JX3 making the grab there for the Flam team. It does get finished off by IDK, and they are going to go ahead and get the return as Kenneth tried to come in and make a steal. A little bit of interesting play there. That wasn't going to happen. Would have liked to see him go for the flag instead. They probably would have returned it. He might have been able to get a really nice grab off, but he elected to go for it in the field. Can't blame him. If it had worked out, he would have been going out very, very quickly, and he could have made something out of it. But, that doesn't matter. I thought I saw an IDK Shrike. I don't anymore. Must have been Crystallite in it. That's really the only thing that makes sense. It's what they do. You see Chrysolite going down into the gens. They might be going for it again, actually. Looking at the points, I believe it's, what, 34,000 for a Shrike with Wheel Deal. So they do have enough for another one, I believe. But it will be close. But, you know, we'll see. They are probably going to pull one out. We do see the gens have come back up. Force Field's up there. Impaler mowing down Kennet as he basically rams into him and dies, rightfully so. Creature there getting mauled by the turret. Holmes should be coming in any second now. There we go. Holmes is there, but the offense for IDK is basically completely gone. JX3 has made the grab for the Flam team on the other side. We are going to go ahead and stick here and make sure that Fingon does do his duty and finish off Holmes here. Holmes is coming in for it now. Cowboy capping, misses the flag. And that's a bit of a shame because he had plenty of health. Just not quite able to do it. Top Secret was going there as well, not able to do it either. So we are going to swap here to Guillaume, who's making the grab for the Flam team. Elects to go for the punt, but misses it. Don't like to see that happen. And Flag's just going to be sitting here in the field. Crystallite with the easy return. Kennet trying to stop it, but 1v4, no chance whatsoever. And IDK hanging on strong here with 8.5 minutes left to go here. Flam needs to get one more cap on the board at least. See if they can get a second one and knock IDK off their perch. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Don't know at all. We do have Fingon setting up here again for the Flam team. Just getting those mines down there on the field. He probably has this. There we go. Claymores and mines. A little bit of overkill. Would like to see maybe one of these pop over there. Okay, we do. All right. Fine. I made a mistake. I didn't see that one there. But those two are kind of close together. One shot will probably take out both. You know, maybe split them up a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to redeem myself. It could happen. Anyway, Shrek there starting to snipe out the IDK offense. Hitting Top Secret a little bit, but Holmes and Tool still full health. And this is going to be a 2v3 here. Not what you want to see if you are the Flam supporters. Cake-Ran coming in now to try and help out. Shrek is very low, though, and that's going to be a problem. Kennet, though, has the flag for the Flam team, and you know he's going to be home in 2 seconds, so you have to swap to him. 23 health. Barely managing to miss that. Are we going to be a Creature making the grab, actually, for the IDK team? Just chucking it off. He did go down. Cake-Ran is going to pick it up here for the Flam team. He goes down as well. Are they going to be able to get the return? They are indeed. There were 4 IDK members there, able to make the nice return. It looked like they were going to be able to get the cap off that, but Kennet had to stop and toss the flag off as he only had 7 health left, and he had no chance of basically soloing that. And in the end, that cost them as they weren't quite able to pick the flag back up. Only Cake-Ran was really going to secure it, and he was finished off by 4 IDK members. Giving IDK a very nice and easy return there. 1v4, I don't think anyone's going to be winning that. I mean, that's... If you win that, you're going to be fairly epic, and if I catch it on camera, it's going to be even more epic, but it didn't happen, and it won't happen, so it's all fairly irrelevant. Now for the IDK team, we do see Impaler setting up mines here on both sides, so Kennet's no longer going to be able to do his side-to-side routes without losing an enormous chunk of health. He can take care of one, you can't kill both. We are going to go ahead and watch him. See, he's already got 300 speed. Not saying it's ridiculous, I'm just saying it's ridiculous here. And there we go, Shad putting the snipes on him. I'm sure many defenders will be very happy to see that, because they hate cappers that go ridiculously fast. Creature there making the side-to-side attempt there for the IDK team. Not able to do it, and you do see Fingon bouncing the flag into an awkward spot. And that's going to basically put an end to it, although Holmes is going to come in and try and get it. And you see Top Secret takes it away from Holmes. Intended? I don't know. He's going to go for it anyway, though. The Shrike, I believe, might actually be dead. So he does have a little bit of time here. He's not going to be harassed by the Shrike. Cake-Ran's going to be the first one on him, but you do see Creatures coming in now to try and help out as well. Cake-Ran does not have much health, so he's hanging back a little bit, trying to give him himself some time to regen, and he's got a Shrike now with him as well, so this could be a big problem here for Flam. You see, he gets knocked over, but doesn't take any damage. He might have safe fall, or it might just be a bug. You never know. But Top Secret here still moving along, plowing along very nicely. His escort is doing a great job. Bounces and gets knocked down to 207 health. It seems like an unreasonable amount of damage to take from what happened there. And the flag is sitting here in the field now. Malur's going to go for it. He's just going to go for the flag and start lomming it away as Creature picks up the flag for the IDK team. You see Crystallite's going after Malur now. He actually jumps out of the Shrike. Not entirely sure why that was. Cake-Ran now jumping into the Shrike. It's instantly KO'd by Impaler. And Creature gets IDK that 4th cap with just about 5 minutes left to go. Looking really good for IDK to hang on to this map. Flam just not able to respond to that great escort play from the IDK team. They sent only like 3-4 people, and that was all they needed because Flam was just sort of sending in people one by one, and they were getting mowed down by the Shrike, by the good chain gun fire, and they were just having problems catching up to the actual capper. But now that I do have a little bit of a second, did anyone else notice how much ridiculous amount of health Top Secret took just from landing there? He wasn't exactly going fast, and he took a ton of damage. It's kind of surprising to me. I didn't expect him to take that much damage, but he did. And it was very weird. Just felt like I had to mention that. Anyway, we do see Grenade Spam coming out here now from the Flam team. They do need to put one more cap on the board, of course, at least to get back in this game. Impaler taking care of the rest of the offense zone. That's probably going to put an end to it. We do see Malure going after Shad, and Holmes is even going to make the grab for the IDK team. Full health, this is going to be a big problem. If they get this cap, I think it's pretty much a nail in the coffin. He even discs himself away here, very smartly so. He's running with safe fall. That's something big to note. And he gets the cap there. So no reach coming out from Holmes. He's electing to go for safe fall. Very interesting strat, and that certainly allows him to run the route that he likes to run and prevents any sort of Shrek from even doing any damage to him, I believe. I believe that's safe fall. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's safe fall. And so interesting strat coming out there, and I like it. It's working for him because he's taking no fall damage, and it's fantastic. I really like to see that. So, yeah, no reach. No one likes reach. Reach is nerfed to hell and should be buffed again. We have an Oopsie coming out there from Crystal Light. Shrek has spotted Holmes already. We're going to go ahead and keep an eye on him and see exactly why he needs safe fall, or if he just runs it because he can. So far, it looks like a fairly standard route. It doesn't look like anything special, so I don't see how safe fall is particularly helping in this case. But it looks like he might just be using it just so that, you know, it's a safe route, and he can, you know, he can run this route without ever really running into problems, especially if he has safe fall. And there we go. The stand is completely clear again. IDK's offense has been so good at clearing this stand, and that is the biggest problem here for any team facing IDK on Arx Novena. Their offense is just so dominant. They have the stand completely clear. You see Guillaume is coming in now for the E, but he's not going to last long. He gets finished off, and there we go. This is basically going to be game, as Tool's going to put the 6th cap on the board for IDK. They're only going to be 1 cap away from actually forcing us to finish early, but with 3 minutes left on the board, it's all basically over anyway. I mean, 4 caps is a pretty much unsurmountable lead with only 3 minutes left to go. So we will be moving on to a tiebreaker in just a couple minutes here. And it's going to be Dangerous Crossing. Now, Dangerous Crossing, I guess if I had to compare it to either of the 2 maps we've played, it would be more like this map, so I'd have to give the advantage to IDK. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's not as if Flam, you know, in the end here, Flam got blown out, but this game was really close for an incredibly long period of time. And I think that, you know, I think once they lost 2 caps, I wouldn't say they've stopped trying, but I would say they're probably not trying quite as hard, as Kenneth makes a grab here. He's getting sniped down to 283 health. Holmes is going to make the grab for the IDK team because they had the stand completely clear. Shrek's going to finish him off, and we're going to have a chuck off here to Fingon, I believe it's going to be coming in to make this grab, or pick up. It's actually going to be Crystal Light, who almost got the return. He did get finished off, though, and Kenneth's going to pick it up. It's going to be JX3 now. Guillaume has the flag babysat, so they should have gone for a timed return. They return it a little bit too early, and Top Secret's going to be able to get the grab, and Holmes is going to be able to get the return. We have a sorry coming out from Creature. No idea what that was all about, other than the fact that Flam there really should have had a cap, but they didn't time return it, and we got a return coming out and a grab from Top Secret that did nothing. So anyway, 1 minute, 30 seconds left to go. The game's essentially over, so it's all fairly irrelevant. So, yeah. Who do you want me to watch? I'm going to go watch... let's watch Shrek. Let's see what snipers see. There you go. You can see some first-person views while I go ramble along for the next minute or so. Going to go ahead and check and see. It's not Raindance. Don't worry, guys. It is Dangerous Crossing. Don't worry. Dangerous Crossing. It was Raindance. Flam won Raindance, of course. But yes, we will be moving on to Dangerous Crossing. The server was not particularly set up, so there might be a little bit extra downtime in between the maps. It should just be like a minute and a half, but if the other map is there, it'll be about 2 minutes. IDK finishing it off there, letting us get started on the last map very quickly. So IDK ties the series up here 1-1, and yeah, I would go ahead and give them the advantage at this point because I think Dangerous Crossing is so much more like Arx Novena than compared to Raindance. But, you know, we're about to find out. So until the 3rd map, thank you all, of course, for watching. IDK did just triumph on Arx Novena, tying up the series 1-1, and we will be moving on to the tiebreaker map in just a second. Alright everyone, welcome back here to the Tiebreaker map between IDK and Flamboyant. Both teams have, of course, 1-1 map. Flam triumphing on Raindance and IDK taking Arx Novena. And here we are, the final, dangerous crossing. This shall decide whether IDK continues their record #1 spot holding or whether Flam manages to do the unthinkable and finally topple those titans at the top. Dangerous Crossing, of course, a lot more similar to Arx Novena, which was the map, of course, that IDK won then compared to Raindance. But I would not bet against either team at this point, so here we go. The game has just gotten underway, so that does mean it is time for a roster rundown. On Diamond Sword, of course, we do have IDK with Creature, Crystalite, Tool, Shad, Top Secret, Impaler, and Holmes. And Blood Eagle is, of course, going to be Flam with Shrek, Cakran, Malure, JX3, Guillaume, Fingon, and Kennet. Neither team electing to swap up their rosters from what's been going on before. They have, of course, each won a map, so why switch what has worked? And here we go, getting us started is Holmes with the first grab, and he gets sniped out very quickly by Shrek. This is, of course, a very sniper-friendly-ish map in some cases. We had a grab attempt there by Kennet on the other side, but he was very quickly taken down. Creature's going to be picking it up in the field for the IDK team in that Soldier. 920 health. Tool is with him. I thought Tool was shooting at him for a second, but it's actually Malure here being shot at the other side. Guillaume is coming in now, trying to take down Creature. Creature is sniped out, or sorry, finished off by Guillaume. And you do see the flag just bouncing around here in the field. Guillaume bounces over it. Top Secret's able to pick it up then, and he does go down. Cakran is going to try and make the return. He's able to get the return. A lot of sloppy, bouncy play coming in there in the field. Everyone loves a great slugfest, and we see like 20 million suicides happening as soon as the flag is returned. Everyone's just like, screw it, let's just kill ourselves just because we can. And there we go, a very good action-paced first minute and a half coming out. A lot of sloppy killing, and that's what we love to see. If every single cap was some sort of weird escort play, that would be amazing and weird and awesome at the same time. And I just gotta turn off my TV really quickly because I was being a little distracted by the scores that were going on. Anyway, enough of that said. We do have force fields being set up here now. It's going to be Impaler, of course, doing the HOFing for IDK. It's going to be Shad doing some sniping out and about. He was just taken down there. Crystalite's going to be trying to defend him. Didn't work quite so well there. But anyway, Holmes getting us started again with another grab for the IDK team. Tool and Creature and Top Secret just doing a great job of clearing and keeping that stand completely clear, letting Holmes get away with these grabs. 190 health. He did just punt it off, electing to go towards Shad and Impaler, and it misses both of them. That's going to buy Flam plenty of time as Kennet's now getting out with a grab of his own. We do see him running about 250. He was going 300, hit that mountain and went 250 in that at that point. And he's going to make it all the way back, so it looks like we will be moving on to the first standoff. Crystalite going to be hanging on to it for now. Malure's coming after him, as well as Guillaume. We have Cakran picking up the flag now for the Flam team. So here we go, the first standoff of the game, already happening at only 3 minutes in. Last time we had standoffs, I believe it was on Raindance. They all went to IDK's way. So let's see if it keeps up on this one, or if Flam manages to swap something up here and win one, in this case, I guess you can say. We have Shrek and Cakran, Fingon, Malure. Malure's going out on the offense now, so it's going to be Shrek, Cakran, and Fingon, of course, doing the defending. They are going to be hanging on to the flag for now. They're calling down inventory station. We should be seeing some more middleweight, soldiers, medium, that's the word I was looking for. Some medium classes coming out. Cakran's going to be hanging on to it in Pathfinder for the moment. And, yeah, you do see Creature, Holmes, Tool, everyone coming in now, trying to mow him down, but they are down very low on health. You see Cakran's going to start skiing away, has recognized his team needs to respawn, and that's what they've done. He's punting it off now, not entirely sure if that was necessary. Shrek is there to pick it up, though, in that Soldier, so he's going to be fine, and Creature is about to go down. Holmes is going to be the last chance. He's about to go down as well. So Flam hanging on very nicely. I see in the back there, Malure's trying to run away from the IDK team. He's about to go down, though. So it must have been a fairly easy clear on the other side. We will go ahead and swap to them and give Flam their time to shine here as Guillaume and Kennet are about to come in now. Should be seeing Malure slowly working his way back as well. JX3 was just taken down by Creature, though. And so it looks like it's all going to be on Kennet and Guillaume to try and get this flag back. But Shad is there ready to try and intercept them. You see the spam coming out now, knocking him down. Oh, Malure comes in from the side, down to 80 health. The flag is down in the field. Kennet is really the only one there to try and make the return. He's not going to be able to do it. We have Impaler picking it up with 630 health. He's going to be fine. The offense is all just wiped up, and Fingon on the other side is also completely fine. I think in this case, we're seeing a lot of offense stopping to help out their defense, so it's mostly 4v4s. We're not actually seeing the 4v3s that we're used to seeing. We're seeing a lot of 4v4s, 5v4s in favor of the defense. And that might be why we're seeing the defenses hold so strongly here. And that does, of course, mean, though, that we are going to go ahead and swap back to this Flam side here. We see mortars coming out now from Holmes, who's elected to go in that heavy. And you do have to pay a lot of attention to the heavy, because those mortars will one-shot your capper. And you do see Cakran is down to 305 health now. Fingon's very low as well. Shrek is the only one with good health. Cakran does drop the flag down to 25. Tools going for it. Flag is popped. Holmes is there as well, though, and Holmes not able to get it. He's going for it. Still not able to get it. They're just bouncing it around. Fingon's going for it. Fingon goes down as well. Cakran's respawn. Doesn't get the pop, and they're able to get the return. Crystallight's going for it now. He's probably going to be able to put the cap on the board. The Flam offense has been wiped out, and IDK getting us started here about 5.5 minutes in. 1-0. Top Secret going to go ahead and make the continuation grab. That is what IDK is known for, and he is not going to disappoint. Probably even going to... Okay, I thought he was going to boost himself along there, electing not to. Going to take some more shots and fire down to 237 health. Trying to chuck it off here. Malur's ready. Oh, it bounces very unfairly for him, though, and Holmes is able to pick it up down to 20 health after a shot from Kenneth. Kenneth's finished off. He's going to chuck it off to Creature, but it's going to bounce badly, and Guillaume and Cakran goes down as well. Guillaume is trying to kill them off. Creature down to 300 health. Guillaume goes down as well. Creature might be getting us a second cap very quickly here. And he's going to chuck it off here to Impaler, who's going to put that second cap on the board. IDK getting that second cap about 40 seconds after the first one. 2-0, looking really good for them now. Flam needs to try and respond here. I don't know really what they can do at this point. The IDK offense is just very, very good, and it's hard to stop them from completely clearing the stand and getting them caps off the board. So, we'll see. But looking good for IDK at this point, so those of you that have bet your Chaz bucks on IDK right now can breathe a little bit easier. But then again, of course, we do still have 18.5 minutes left to go as Creature gets mopped up there by the turret. And anything can happen in 18.5 minutes. So we do see grenades coming out now from Top Secret, getting that stand completely clear. Cakran's there trying to respond, but he's about to go down. They do kill for kill. Holmes is coming in now. Is anyone going to be able to stop him? Guillaume is ready, but he was boosted out of the way. And so there we go. Holmes is going to be able to make this grab. Gets sniped out by Shrek very nicely. We had a grab on the other side, but Carrier was killed and returned. So flags being returned on both sides. The Flam offense just not able to really get going on this map here. Apart from the one standoff, you haven't even really seen a good grab come out from them. And Tool there just taking care of a very lackadaisical defense there from Flam. Just sort of waltzes in there and gets a little boost away there. And he's actually doing pretty okay. 1240 health. That's plenty at this point. Malur's trying to cut him off now. But he can duel him down. He doesn't need to stop. He doesn't need to worry that much. He's got plenty of health. 860. Malur's down and a lot lower than he is, in a much worse shape. Sniper shot does bring him down to 164. Some more chain gun fire finishing him off. Top Secret's there to make the grab. Those Shrek and Cakran are trying to finish him off. Nitron coming out, pops the flag into the field. Cakran gets finished off. Shrek does not go for it. It's going to be Guillaume instead, who's able to finally make the return for Flam. Kind of surprised IDK gave that one up. I thought they would have sent more people there to play the escort game and keep that flag in their possession, but, you know, they are 2 caps ahead, so they're just, you know, any time off the clock at this point for them is good time spent, and that's good for them. You know, they're certainly not hurting here on the offensive side, and I might, you know, Fingon playing the HOF, I might want to see him swap to something else. Maybe something more mobile so we can get away from those grenades. There's not really anywhere to go is the big problem, and if the grenade lands, like, right on the flag, you're basically screwed as an HOF. There's nowhere you can hide, and so, yeah, I'd maybe like to see him swap into Soldier or something of that sort. I'm not entirely sure. Sorry for the little friend notification on the top left. I turned him off, but High Res doesn't like me, so they keep him on. So sorry if that annoyed you at all. We do have a grab coming out now, finally from Flam. Kenneth getting away with a grab. You see him going a ridiculous speed again, because that's what Kenneth does. He's got full health as well, so it looks like Flam's going to be able to pop one back here on the board. I saw the IDK offense just get mopped up there, so Kenneth's able to get away, and they're not going to be able to stop him, so there we go. Flam's getting themselves on the board. Very nicely done. I didn't think they were going to be able to do it, which is why I was hanging on to this stand area here, because IDK offense has been so much better. But we are going to go ahead and keep an eye now on the IDK stand as well. A little bit more, see what's going on, see if we can catch exactly how that clearing managed to happen so easily. We do see, of course, the force fields coming out now from the IDK team. No generators, so it's all good, I guess you can say. And they don't really need to worry, but yeah. They, force fields, I hate them. I hate force fields so much. I'm so biased against them. Anyway, JX3 starting the spam on the force fields. You see that's first step there, of course, to getting a little bit further. No inventory station in here, of course. Those were removed, so it's not easy to just replace them. And you see JX3 is completely taken clear of the stand. It's all clear. He's still got perfect health. Crystallight's coming in now to try and get ready for the body block. He does body block Kenneth unknowingly, I think. because Kenneth was coming in from the other side, and Kenneth has to break off his route. He tries to go for the punt, not able to do so. We had a grab from Holmes on the other side, not able to get very far. He was taken down, and the flag was returned. You see Crystalite gets finished off there by JX3, but JX3 goes down as well. Guillaume is going to have the flag bounced away from him. He's going to be taken care of and mopped up, so IDK is going to be able to get the return here. So a great chance there from Flam, but Crystalite was there ready in the right spot. Kenneth not able to take advantage and just sort of ran into Crystalite. And I'm not even going to call that body blocked. I'm going to call that butt blocked. So Crystalite butt blocked Kenneth there. And yeah, that's a bit of a shame there because Kenneth was going great. They had great clearing. Everything was down. They just simply weren't able to take advantage. And that really, unfortunately for them, can't happen too many more times because, they are down in this game. So I do want to stick... No, okay, we'll go ahead and swap very quickly to the Flam stand and see what they're able to do. And as soon as Holmes goes down, or if he manages to get a grab, we will go ahead and swap back to the IDK stand. I see Holmes is about to come in now. Fingon has tons set up. Holmes is going to go nowhere in this case. To see Tool's going to come in for some last-second clearing. Not going to happen, though. Holmes does go down. Flag's going to be in the field. So we are swapping here now to Guillaume and JX3. Force fields are coming down now. They have all been taken down. Kenneth should be coming in any second now. He was taken down, though, by Impaler. And so that'll put an end to that. And both offenses are just going to have to reset here. And Fingon calling down an inventory station. No, it's going to be Shrek calling down the inventory station. I thought that was going to land on the base, but no. A lot further away. I really don't like the camera angles you can get on this. You can't really... Alright, maybe this best, so you can see most of stuff. Too many walls in the way. You can't see all the offensive action. Gonna have to just do circles around the base. Just like this, so you guys can see everything. There you go, rotating camera here. Top Secret's actually going to go for the flag, though. That's kind of surprising. Holmes must have been finished off there, or sniped off. And so Top Secret was going for it. He was taken down very quickly, and so that's going to be an easy return. On the other side, of course, Impaler was just drawn right off the flag, and Kenneth with a huge grab here, 300 speed. This is a big problem for IDK. They need to get this, and they need to get this now. Holmes is going in for it. Creature is going to try and intercept him. I don't know if he's going to be able to. A clutch snipe from Shad knocks him down to 250. Creature managing to finish him off with a great grenade, and they don't pop the flag. Creature gets the return. Flam has got to be kicking themselves. Creature there with a fantastic grenade. Finishes Kenneth off, and he somehow gets the return. Oh, Flam with an amazing opportunity there. They had that cap, and they essentially just gifted that right back. Terrible play there from Flam. You hate to see that happen. No flag popping. Kenneth ran right into that grenade. Everything just went badly for them in that case, and oh man, that's... I can assure you, their mumble or whatever the heck they're using is not a happy place to be right now because they know they just gave a cap away. This game should be tied right now, and they really messed that one up. Kenneth going in now, he's going to be finished off though because the offense was not able to do the clearing that we saw in the last couple attempts. And Malur's going to go for the E, but Llama, and he gets taken down as well. So it's all up to IDK now to respond here, see if they can give us some action. I saw Holmes was about to come in now. You can see the grenade spam is not really able to hit the force field down enough. Holmes is probably going to be taken down here in just a second. He's not going to be able to prevent anything. He is even going to be body blocked by Fingon. He does go down, and Creature does finish him off, or finish off Fingon, who then gets killed by Shrek. Everyone's dead. Who cares who killed who? Anyway, on the IDK team, we do see two force fields up. I see Kenneth in the back there, probably about 10-ish seconds out. They need to get some offense going here. Malure is really the only one here, though, that I can see. And Kenneth's going to go down. So where's the offense for Flam? They are still all in the game, so that's kind of surprising here. JX3's coming in now. He's way too late. Not entirely sure what's going on with the Flam offense. Maybe they're a little bit rattled from what happened there. And I wouldn't be surprised, but they really need to get it together. I mean, if they can get that going again, I don't think they'll make the same mistake twice. And I think they will be able to get the cap if they get that clear again. So... they got to pull themselves together a little bit, rebound a little bit more here. You do see the force fields coming out now from them on the defensive side. They're really holding strong defensively. They haven't given up a cap in quite a while, and they just need to keep it going on the defensive side and sort of just pick it back up again on the offense. You do see Tool trying to spam down Fingon. Fingon's down to about half his health. They finish off Tool very nicely with a Titan Launcher shot, and Holmes does go down, so the defense holds strong again. Creature's going to go for the pickup here. He does not have much speed, 800 health. And he's down to 82. We saw Kenneth made a grab and got finished off there on the other side as well. So both teams' offenses not able to get going here. I must say, I like the look of the Flam offense a little bit better. Because I think Kenneth makes it very difficult to stop. If Kenneth gets away with a grab, I think he's a lot harder to stop. But the IDK clearing seems to be a little bit better. I mean, if they could swap cappers or swap clearing, you'd have a very interesting thing. Holmes' routes are very safe and he doesn't miss them, but they're not as fast as Kennett's. Kennett seemed to be a lot more high risk, high reward, but he doesn't miss them all that much. So, you know, it's an interesting trade-off there. Holmes plays it very safe, and it works fairly well for this IDK offense because they always have the stand completely cleared, so it's hard to chase him in that sense. And so I like that style. And Kennett, when he gets away with his grabs, it allows for some cowboy capping. Their offense doesn't clear quite as well as the IDK's offense, so it really allows, you know, for the cowboy capping to occur. And I think that's also a good thing for them because they do occasionally need it. We see the offense doing some nice grabbing there. It's going to be actually JX3 making the grab. Kennett must have been finished off. I didn't see it on the kill screen. I wasn't paying too much attention to it. Kennett's actually going to make the grab now. He has no health and he gets mowed down very quickly by the chain gun fire of Top Secret, I believe it was. Actually, Tool finished him off, but a lot of damage was coming in from Top Secret and Crystal Light as well, so little team effort there to take him down. And yeah, running out of things to say, because these offenses are just not really getting it going here, as the defense is just holding way too strong at this point. And right now, it's not good for Flam. They need to get their offense going again. Ever since that little mishap, I guess you can call it, and by little, I mean major mishap, they haven't really been able to get a decent grab on the board, and they need to pick it up here, because this is, you know, they're running out of time. 9 minutes left to go. Creature makes the grab. Holmes was coming in, but Creature does get taken down, and Holmes is basically going to have to go for some sort of llama. You see him now setting up. He is going to go for it. They are going to pop it, though, and that's basically all going to be put to waste. Holmes v. Cake-Ran and the rest of the Flam team is going to come in. Top Secret was trying to go for some sort of sneaky grab. Not going to happen. Kennett was just finished off by Crystal Light as well, so the Flam offense, once again, not quite able to get a grab on the board. But, you know, 9 minutes left to go. They still do have plenty of time. They just need to get started, and get started very quickly, because, you know, 9 minutes is not nearly as much time as you think it is, especially when that does mean that, math brain, 16 and a half minutes are now gone, and only 3 caps have been on the board. It's about a cap every 5.5 minutes, so, yeah, we'll see. Theoretically, we should have 1 more cap, maybe 2, at most, but we'll see. Anyway, Top Secret electing to go for some Infiltrator grabbing here. Missing the flag, though. That's not something he wishes I would have been watching. And Creature, though, is going to try to take advantage, but Thing on there, setting up his force field last second. Des managed to finish him off. Actually, Holmes killed Creature, if looking at that log. And in the meantime, of course, I did miss it. Kennett is able to get away with a very nice grab again. And because Creature was dead, they're not able to stop it. Flam is about to tie this game up. Of course, as soon as I say that it's not looking good for them, they go ahead and get a cap on the board. So Flam tying it up out of the blue there. I didn't even see that happen because I was busy trying to figure out what happened to Creature. It was actually Holmes. Holmes did kill Creature in that instance. And I think Fingon probably would have had the kill regardless. But a little bit of miscommunication did kill Creature off. And yeah, it could potentially have cost them that cap there. So a good play there coming out from Flam, obviously. One way or another. Kennett had full health, essentially, so they must have had some really good clearing. So we are going to go ahead and keep an eye back on this IDK stand and see if we can catch some magic happening again. You do see, of course, the turret has been repaired at the maximum allowed Mark II. So they are going to go ahead, and the offense is getting hit really hard now. It's going to be JX3 being taken down as well as Guillaume. Malure is even being sniped out by Shad. Kennett's going to have to do some cowboy capping. This is almost a guaranteed not how they got that last cap, and I believe Kennett may have even killed himself out or is dead because he's all the way back somewhere there. So I guess something bad happened there. Out of respect for the cappers, I don't want to show their whole routes. I will go ahead and pick it up a little bit later on just so you guys can go ahead and see how he does get that speed at the end. But I don't usually watch the whole capper route just because I don't think it's fair to the cappers. They work a lot harder on it than I do for just looking at it, and we'll see. Anyway, Holmes, Tool, etc. getting ready to start their spam, and it does look like it's going to be Creature doing the capping again. Now for the IDK team, the spam not really clearing all that much. They are killing Cake-Ram, but that's about it. You see Kennett is now coming in now trying to do some cowboy capping. He's able to grab the flag, but that force field does finish him off there. If that force field had not been there, he would have been in great position. But no dice on that one. Creature actually kills himself out there. Didn't see quite what happened, obviously, but killing himself out means he probably knew he wasn't going to be able to grab the flag and just elected to go for the honorable way out, I guess you can say. Some spam coming in now from Top Secret is just doing long-range disc spam in the Infiltrator, not really caring too much about dueling anyone, just wanting to clear the force fields and the mines. A fairly smart move. It's exactly what you basically need to do. Make sure those force fields are down, because if those force fields had been down on the other side, Kenneth would have been able to get away with some nice cowboy capping. But with that said, we are going to go ahead and catch up to Kenneth really quickly here so you guys can see it. And there you go, already going 300. Impaler, the last one to stop him. There are mines there as well, and Impaler does stop him indeed. And that, of course, is the biggest problem there. They didn't have quite the clearing they needed. And Creature, in the meantime, for IDK, getting away with the flag. 245 health. Shrek, Cake-Ren, and Kenneth are all trying to chase after him. Shrek just got taken down by Holmes, so no sniping. Malour's going to try and cut him off now here as well. I did see Guillaume all the way in the back there. Are they going to be able to stop him? He chucks the flag. That was a bad move. There was no one in there, and that could have seriously cost them. He does go down. Guillaume is going for it. He gets hit in the midair, not able to get the return. Malour not able to get it either. The IDK flag is down in the field. JX3 going for it, not able to get it. They get the return. Impaler is going to chuck it off here to Crystallite, who's going to go. He's going to try and get this cap. Are they going to be able to stop him? They're coming in now, not able to do it. IDK takes the lead with just under 5 minutes left to go. Flam was literally inches away from getting a return there. Just flag did not bounce correctly for them. A great shot on Guillaume knocked him away in the middle of the air from getting the return attempt. And I didn't see who it was, but someone did. I mean, he was right there and ready for the return, got knocked over to there, and that prevented him from getting a return and lowered his health basically to none. So great play by whoever on IDK managed to do that. And yeah, now the big pressure is on Flam. They need to at least force a standoff or something in the next 4 minutes, because you know, it's not looking good here. Winner takes all map. Of course, Kenneth's coming in now. The force field is down, but Impaler is there ready and waiting. Not enough offense coming out from the Flam team. Switch to a 5 offense, 2 defense. I dare you. I doggy dare you. Go for it. Be crazy and awesome. We see the turrets now being spammed down. That must have been a big problem here for the Flam team. It is very annoying to constantly have a turret shooting at you, but Tool actually making a grab here for the IDK team. He's got 1,300 health and actually skiing along, doing perfectly fine. Shrek is going to start trying to snipe him down, not able to hit the snipes yet, and if IDK puts another cap on the board, that's going to be a big problem here for Flam. They need to stop this now. You see Guillaume thought he was going to be going somewhere else. Tool's bouncing back a little bit. He does have a lot of escort, was trying to chuck it off there, not able to do so. Flag is now down in the field, and you see the spam coming out. Guillaume does go down. Creature there with 595 health, picking it up. Cake-Ren trying to mow him down, does manage to finish him off. And the flag's down here in the field again. It's going to be Holmes picking it up. The rest of the Flam team should really be coming in. Kenneth was making the grab, got finished off. We see a punt there from Holmes. Malour's going in for it. He's the closest one, not able to get it. He does get finished off. Crystallite's going in there. This could be the 4th cap now coming for IDK. He chucks it, Impaler picks it up, and there we go. IDK takes what could be the winning cap there, 4-2. Not good for Flam. They only have 3 minutes here. They need to get 1 cap and then force a standoff to bring this game into overtime. Not looking good at this point at all whatsoever. Cake-Ren can cap in like 40 seconds or so, but it's not looking good at this point. I think IDK is probably going to be able to hang on. You know, 2.5 minutes left to go. Every second wasted is a bad one for Flam. We are going to keep an eye now on the IDK stand, because that's where the action has to happen for Flam to have a chance here. You see the spam just coming in, trying to kill Impaler, trying to kill the force fields, trying to kill the mines, but there are so many force fields. Creature making a grab for the IDK team on the other side, and there you go. Grenades coming out. The force field's still there. Kenneth's able to make the grab. This could be the start of the comeback for Flam, but they do need to kill Creature, who has their flag. Kenneth's going to easily make it back to his base. At the very worst, this is going to be a standoff now for the Flam team, but don't forget, they don't want a standoff. They need this cap, and they need it fast. And there we go. Impaler's going to be hanging on to it. Flam only has 1:45 here. Can they do it? We are in standoff spot. IDK should literally just go 7 defense. There is nothing they need to do. They do not need an offensive stand here. They need a defensive stand. So I'm expecting to see at least 4 defense, maybe 5, could even see 6. Heck, we might even see 7, although I do see 3 people going off for offense. So we are going to be seeing a 4 defense strat coming out from the IDK team. It is going to be Impaler, Creature, Shad, and of course Crystallite here going for it. Can Flam get this? I don't know. 1240 health down to 1,000. 3 people still left alive for Flam. They are trying to mow him down so fast. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Guillaume is the only one left alive. Not able to do it. Cake-Ren's dropped the flag in the meantime, chucking it off to Shrek. We are going to go ahead and swap to it. Shrek's hanging onto the flag for now. Fingon is there with him. Holmes, Tool, Top Secret going for it. They get the return, and that's game over. Crystallite is going to be able to put the 5th cap on the board, and that is going to be the nail in the coffin. Flam not able to do it. IDK, despite the fact that some of you call them rusty, despite the fact that some people don't believe in them, despite the fact that they may not have quite the dominance they used to before, are going to hang on to this. 35 seconds left to go. IDK is going to triumph 5-2 here on Dangerous Crossing, maintaining their record title ridiculous run. They aren't going to even just go for another cap here. No one really cares. It's all just numbers at this point. IDK will triumph. A great showing by Flam. I think the last map, this was not the best one for them. Something like Catabatic might have been better for them. You know, that's a lot more like Raindance than this map is. And, you know, I think if the third map had been different, Flam might have been able to pull off a victory here. But IDK's offense just so dominant on these maps, on these styles of maps like Arx Novena and Dangerous Crossing, that there's nothing you can do about it unless your defense is just as good as at dueling. So, big congratulations, of course, to IDK. They truly deserved it. They played. There were some they came to play. They really brought out some epic plays. They had just overall such solid play. Flam gave it their best. They gave it their all. They had some great attempts. They were really fairly dominant on Raindance, but just not able to translate it onto the other maps. And IDK, despite falling 1-0 down in the series, takes the win. 2-1 overall. GG's from everyone. And good game it was indeed. Thank you all, of course, for watching. I am Doc Lettuce. This was the YodelCast. You, of course, just watched IDK hang on to their #1 ranking spot from the Challengers Flam. And I'm sure IDK will continue to hang on to it until certain other teams manage to pick up the slack and come and steal it from them. So, until next time, please leave any comments, etc. in IRC or the chat. I am, of course, Doc Lettuce. You can contact me on IRC. Or just go ahead and do whatever, and I will try and get back to you whenever. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And once again, congratulations to IDK. GG's to everyone. Big props to Flam for trying. But once again, IDK triumphs.